Say, everybody, welcome back. Just the other day, I was reading an article by Chris Ducker, and he wrote about why so many startup online businesses fail. And to kind of create the backdrop of his article, he talked about the millions of people that every day they go to a job, and sometime either on their way to work or on their way from work back home, you got handfuls of people that say, you know what, there's got to be a better way. I've kind of headed up to here with the job, and I need to find something else to do. And somewhere along the line, they're going to either have a friend or they're going to know somebody who started up a business online and they were successful. And the person, because they're unhappy with their job, they decide, I'm finished with the job, I'm going to start something online. And what they should know on the front end before they make that decision is that 90% of those people that start an online business, 90% of them are going to fail within the first 120 days. And really, it's really because they don't know about the statistics, or else if they do, they decide, you know what, I am a lot smarter than the 90%. I'm not going to be in that group. Then also you've got some people that are talked into doing something that they really didn't want to do to begin with, but they didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, and there they are. They're in business. And then also you've got a group that says, look, I'm busy, I don't have time to put together a plan. And as you know, if you fail to plan, you better plan to fail. So instead of focusing on 90%, what did the 10% do? Let's talk about the people that were successful. And just to kind of touch on these things briefly, that 10%, they know that it's not going to be easy. They start out knowing that, hey, it's not going to be an accident if I'm successful. I know I'm going to have to put in some hard work. I'm not going to make a killing overnight, and I don't expect to be able to retire on some tropical island sipping my favorite beverage every day. They need to learn also about internet marketing and learn as much of that on the front end before they decide to take that step. And then also some of the other wrong ideas about the internet, if you think about it, some think that, hey, I'm going to get a fancy name, I'm going to get the URL, own that, then I'm going to get somebody to put together a pretty fancy website for me, and when those three things are in place, I'm in business. Well, they are, but really they're in business in their mind only. They probably read the book, The 4-Hour Work Week, and decided, look, I'm going to be part of that group where on the front end I'm just going to put in limited hours and things are going to be great. Yeah, internet marketing does not run on autopilot. And also, it doesn't happen overnight for anyone. Now, I'm sure that you're going to have a case here or there where people have done well quickly, but that is not the normal course. It happens online. So if you look at the basic facts, there's two things. If you have a business online, number one, it's a business, and number two, you need to approach it and run it like a business. And when you do that, you're going to know that you're going to have to generate a certain level of sales to be able to cover those expenses, to hopefully within a reasonable time have a solid bottom line. Something that you can then identify with and feel as though you finally have a business that's successful, and then you can begin to manage it to the next level. You can scale it up in certain areas and be able to really enjoy the benefits of managing your business. Now, a few of the things to stay away from that's almost going to guarantee somebody failure is, hey, I can work when I want. I have an online business. I don't really have to put in that many hours. The other thing is that they're going to get rich quick. We know that's not going to happen. The other is I really don't need to focus on my business plan. Internet business is still a business. Remember that. And then also, hey, people that have an internet business, they don't have a boss. Hey, if you own the business, you are the boss. You're held accountable to yourself every day. So some of the things you can do to increase your potential for success once again, let's go back to having a business plan. Put it together, shape it up, refine it, revise it until you can feel it. You can sense it. You can see it. The other thing is expect to work hard to achieve your goals every day. Show up, do the work. And then the third thing is stay away. Don't fall victim to anything that sounds like a, hey, you can get rich quick. There's a lot of them out there, and really the only person that really makes out fairly well on the front end for a while is a person pitching that kind of deal. I mean, you see them, you know where they are. Just kind of pivot on your heel and go the other way. So remember those statistics, 90-10. 90% without a basic framework or a core, they're probably destined to fail. Focus on the 10%. And then also be prepared to do whatever it takes. Take the time on the front end to do your homework and do the research. And as the great philosopher Yogi Berra says, you can see a lot if you look. So keep that in mind and have a great rest of the day because you deserve it. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Take care.